I'm Dan Galushin. Welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Today we're going to be talking about a laser sight, one that I just got. It's a Firefield Battletek, and it's a G5. Now, this thing is a green dot sight, and we got bad weather. I mean, we've had some really bad weather. Heavy snow, now we've even got more heavy snow, freezing rain, and it's going to get sub-zero. And I was going to take out the Browning 1911-22 because it's the first laser sight I've actually found that fits it properly. The others have all fit at an angle or something or other like that, but it just isn't good weather to do that right now, and hopefully I will be getting out and doing it. So I decided, okay, maybe I'll go with an air gun. What am I going to go with? I want something that's really, really real, and I thought, it's a no-brainer. I go with an Umarex replica, and the one that I chose that we're going to be shooting is the Smith & Wesson M&P 40. And it is, I mean, we did a review on this, how much, I mean, even police departments have been using it to train with. It's got everything on it. It's got the slide back, it's a blowback, it's got the lock. In order to fire, you have to do like that. Of course, it's not going to right now because it's not loaded. The magazine's the same weight as a regular magazine. CO2 goes in there. The BBs go here. That's right, it's a BB gun. It's not pellet, it's a BB. So we're not going to go a long distance. But what I want to talk to you about is this laser sight. This is the G5. Very, very nice fit. There's one thing I don't like about it already, and that's this right here. Maybe you can see it. That screw that's right here on the side, how it sticks out. My suggestion would be if the company would put a couple of screws in the kit, because one long one for, well, evidently it's so that it'll fit everything, which is great, but one that's shorter, because I put it on my 1911-22, same thing. It stuck way out just like this one has. And to turn it on, it does have some nice switches. I like this ambidextrous, so that either way. Oh, and by the way, while I'm over here, this is the battery compartment right here. It's got one of these long CR 3-volt jobs that goes all the way through here, little fat thing. Two of them come with it. One of them in the shipping must have got frozen or something. It was even swollen. But the buttons right here, you just push them, and I don't want to shine it in your eye, so I'll just do it right there. You can see the green dot, I'm sure. And that green dot, you can see it at 50 yards, you're supposed to be, in the daytime. And that's when we shoot the powder one, when we're actually going to be looking at that a little bit more. I have taken it out. I've seen it at 30 yards, but again, the weather isn't all that great. At night, you're supposed to be able to go to 600 yards. That's right, 600 yards with this thing. I've tried it, and I could see, I know, at least 80, and probably further, but the area that I was using it in, I start flashing a laser around, and you got people getting a little bit nervous, so I didn't do that anymore. I'll have to take it out somewhere where I can do it at night and nobody's really caring. But anyway, we're going to try that out, like I said, when we shoot the 1911-22, because I'm going to shoot 2 powder guns with this. So we're going to be doing a couple other videos. One of them is going to be a Smith & Wesson, and that's going to be the SD9 VE, and that'll be a 9mm. I was going to use it on my Taurus 9mm, the G2C. It will not fit, so any of you that's got a G2C, don't get one of these because it will not fit. It just, whether it's a very, very short rail on that thing, this will not go back that far. It hits right down here. One this size, yeah, if you've got a regular powder gun, one this size like that, it will work on, no problem. There's not a whole lot more to say about it because it's a laser sight. So what do you say we take this thing, because I'm not going to go into all this gun about it because, you know, that's another review. And I've already done that. But like I said, we're going to take it, and what we're going to shoot at, I've got it already set up. It's one of these black balls. It's 1.5-inch bullseye. And I think I'll shoot 2 magazines full, which will be 30 rounds, because it's 15 rounds of this. And hopefully I've got it sighted in. I had a devil of a time getting this thing sighted in for some reason. Because I was doing good with the gun, because the gun shoots like crazy. I mean, if I use the open sights, but for some reason I just couldn't get that laser where I wanted it. But hopefully I will, and like I said, we'll shoot about 30 rounds, and then we'll see what happens. I don't think it did all that bad, not from what I can see. You've seen it as it happened, and like I said, this is an 1.5-inch ball, black ball. Hold it up here. I mean, you've probably seen it that closer. I mean, look at that grouping. Hello. And that's 30 rounds. 30 rounds in here, and the only ones are out here, so they're all within 3 inches, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 24 rounds hit into this area. It's not too bad. That thing really worked good. So I'd say that little laser sight is pretty doggone good sight. And we used the Umarex steel BBs. I think I told you that. Can't quite remember. But that's what we were shooting in the Umarex Smith & Wesson M&P 40. And as I said, it's about as close to a real powder gun as you can get. It's a great replica. And we used, of course, the Umarex CO2 with the RWS oil on it. So that's the combination we used. And put everything together, and there's the results right there with that laser sight. So I'm really anxious to see what happens when we actually start shooting the powder guns. And again, I'm going to shoot the 1911-22, the Browning, and also the Smith & Wesson 9mm, which is the SD9 VE. So, you know, those are going to be 2 other videos. So make sure you stay tuned for those. And until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.